Good evening and welcome to CitizenAY, the platform where we speak truth to power. This evening, I wanted to really come and talk to you about this issue about healthcare. This man here exemplifies one of the reasons why we need to really take control of our governance as citizens. As many of you will know, on this platform, CitizenAY, the platform where we speak truth to power, we always praise everything we do by actually listing and regurgitating the Constitution of Nigeria, particularly Section 14.2 and 14.2c, retelling it to somehow imprint it on our collective brains to make us know that we possess these powers and how to use it under Section 14.2c. I'm going to read that to you again. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to go through that process again, and I will go over that time and time again until we all collectively begin to take collective action. So, in that vein, I'm going to say under Section 14.2a, sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authority. You and I, we are sovereigns. We have the powers to hold those who are in government to account right now. Now, how do we do that? We use Section 14.2c, and that states, the participation by the people in the government shall be ensured in accordance with the provisions of this constitution. These are powers that we possess. Now, I know for 24 years we haven't been taught about these powers. We haven't been taught in our schools, in our work environment, even our lawyers, many people in the government, professionals don't even know the laws I am quoting to you. They don't know it offhand. Even politicians don't know it. I've asked politicians, and they've asked me to send copies of this to them. I'm not telling them off. I'm just telling you the facts. So you see, we have a job on our hands. Yes. I'm just sipping my tea here. Now, I'll leave it here so I can have it. Now, so what I want us all to do now, you can see in the screen, as well as 14.2a and 14.2c, which I've just told you now, I am also letting you know about Section 17.3d. In the same 1999 Constitution, we know it's fraudulent. We know it's fraudulent. We know it's got to be changed. But there's some things that we need to begin to do now. Look, if we are just going to complain, we will complain and we will die on the spot where we are complaining. It is better we take collective action. All die, na die. Now here, now what I say? I say all die, na die. It better make we begin join hand, begin they hold our government for block us. Tell them, say, now we be the oga pata pata now, may we begin do it. I beg, we must begin to do that. Now, I'm going to read to you Section 17.3d in the 1999 Constitution regarding healthcare. And it states, you can see it going across the screen, the state shall direct its policy towards ensuring that there are adequate medical and health facilities for all persons. That is what it says. It is on the screen as I speak to you now. I have put it on the screen with the section on it. I am hoping that somehow we will begin to pick this up, all of us. I am going to do this for as long as I can to wake us up. Now, the man you see in this screen isn't aware of this information. That is why he's calling on the government to do something. We no longer call on them to do something alone. We use the powers of sovereignty that we possess. They must do our bidding because we are the sovereigns. The powers they use, they derive the powers of governance from you and I. And we can use those same powers to hold them to account. We must do so. The government are no longer trustworthy nor reliable. I'm going to play this video to you and I'll reiterate this point one more time. Please keep in mind what you're seeing across the screen there is Section 17 in the Constitution. It tells you the responsibility of those in government to you. You may not know it, but we are bringing it to your attention. Let us take collective action. This idea of pray, woe is me, God help me, God come and government help me, they're not. We must hold them to account because that is our job. We are not carrying out our role, which is to make the government accountable to us, the sovereigns. So let's listen to what the man is saying here. Let us listen to him. He's an asthmatic man. He cries out over the hike in prices of inhalers and others. Listen to this. Listen. But please keep in mind, the job of the government is to provide medication. It says here, the state shall direct its policy towards ensuring that there are adequate medical and health facilities for all persons. You see it on the screen. Memorize that. Please share this video. We need this video to go viral because it is not about a message for the government any longer. It is a message to each and every citizen, sovereign, to know that you've forgotten that you once thought that you have powers of sovereignty. We are bringing it to your attention. It is time we collectively take action. You must call town hall meetings and bring your local government chairman, state House of Assembly members, House of Reps, senators, governors to sit down and you remind them who they are serving. You, the sovereign. Section 14.2a states, sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authority. That is you and I. We need to begin to hold them accountable collectively from one community to the next. And furthermore, you will see I've put on the screen the website where you can go and read this in your language, in Yoruba language in particular. We started with that. Go to www.citizenay.org. You can see the Nigerian Constitution in Yoruba. Ìwé òfin 1999 ní èdè Yoruba. It is on there. Click on it, share it. Don't just be a bystander anymore. It will not do. It will not wash. I'll see if I can bring that up for you. If I can see, is it on here? I'm just trying to see if I can bring it. Give me 1 sec. So, like I've stated, please go to that website that you see going across your screen, www.citizenay.org. Look for Ìwé òfin 99 ní èdè Yoruba. It is in Yoruba right now. You can even see this section 17.3d in there in Yoruba. I will be doing another video on that basis to raise awareness in our communities. Now it is about all of us taking collective action. We must no longer be wailing and praying to something in the air that will never come down. Jesus Christ or Imam Muhammad will not come down to solve this problem. They did not create the problems. The government created the problems, and they want you to be praying to somebody that will never come down. You need to wake up. The only people that can solve this is you and I taking collective action. Now let's listen to the man here, but I want you to reiterate as you're listening to him. Remember that the government are the ones who are meant to provide this for you, and you must begin to hold them to account using your powers of sovereignty. I will show you that in a jiffy. 1 second, please. In fact, 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the section that you need to know of, and I want you to memorize this in English and in your local languages, Yoruba. But for the purposes of this program, I want you to go and reach as many Nigerians as possible in English. We're going to start with this one. Please memorize 14.2a. Sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authority. You see, they derive the powers and authority from this constitution, from you, the sovereigns. Sovereignty belongs to you and I. We need to collectively begin to use it to hold them to account. Call town hall meetings. Remind them of this particular section at the meeting, so they remember who they're serving. You and I, who are the sovereigns. We must remind them from one community to the next. Secondly, 14.2c. The participation by the people in the government shall be ensured in accordance with the provisions of this constitution. Please take a screenshot of what you see on the screen. And of course, it's backed up by 17.3. The state shall direct its policy towards ensuring that there are adequate medical and health facilities for all persons. That includes medication and everything else. That's their responsibility. And you, as sovereign, you can hold them to account using the powers that I'm showing you on the screen. With that said, let us pause for a second and listen to the man's plight. But I want you to know that we possess the solution to these problems. And it requires us working collectively together to hold our governors to account. That is the only solution. Nothing else will suffice. Let us go forward. Here we go.
Please, Nigeria government, you people should come to our rescue. For we will get asthmatic patients wey be say we cannot afford this. You people need to call this company back called GSK. Before, this teletype for who will get asthma for this Nigeria. This teletype is about 8,000 plus. But because say this company don pack comot for Nigeria, look at now, I'm at the pharmacy, placing missing this 52,500 aba. Vetoli Yela wey we dey buy 1.5 2,000 before, because say this company wey dey produce am for Nigeria don comot. Now Vetoli now don enter 8,005 for Nigeria. Please, Nigeria government, you people should come to our rescue. For we will get asthmatic patients wey be say we cannot afford this. How much be my salary? 45,000 naira. And me now, no how I must be taking this. Federal government, you people have to come to our rescue. Please, on behalf of all the people wey dey asthma, please, you people have to come for this. Please, I am begging, because without we taking this, we can't beat. We will be anyhow. Asthmatic people go dey die, but I pray that should not happen in Nigeria. Please.
Now, do you see? I really understand his plight, and I'm praying that well, it's not even about praying. I take that back. It's not about praying. I'm not even about praying. Okay, let me put it this way. I guess the prayer is to wake you guys up to know that the only solution is to use what I am showing you on the screen. What I showed you moments ago on the screen. You need to use it. Now the crunch it is come to crunch time. Unless we take action and hold those we elect into office using the powers of sovereignty that we possess, nothing will change. No God from above, Jesus Christ or Allah, will come down to stop this injustice. It is when we use the powers of sovereignty within this constitution to begin to hold them to account collectively, from one community to the next, will this stop. As I'm telling you, I feel for the man here. But now it is time to take collective action using the powers you see on the screen. Again, I'll read it to you. 14.2a. Sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authority. That is the power you possess. How do you use that power? Section 14.2c. The participation by the people in their government shall be ensured in accordance with the provisions of this constitution. That is the step we must all collectively take. And we are prepared on CitizenAY, the platform where we speak through the power, to teach you how you can, to coach you through the process. Join us. We are looking to set up programs whereby people will be aware, certainly in the Southwest, to start with that people know the constitution in their language, the market women, farmers, the vulcanizers, buka owners, street hawkers, hairdressers, people who sew clothes, all kinds of ways of making of business in local, who use their language. We want to empower you to know how to hold your governors to account in your local language. You don't have to speak English. But we're starting off here first. I'm going to do another program where you will hear the same thing I'm saying to you in Yoruba language in its entirety. It is on Oduduwa TV Radio. But for the purposes of all of us as Nigerians, we are bringing this to your attention, what steps you need to take. 17.3 states. The state shall direct its policy towards ensuring that there are adequate medical and health facilities for all persons. You must hold them to account on that basis. It's not about you begging. You are telling them to, the same people that swear on oath with that constitution, they must honor what is stated in that constitution, but it requires us coming together using the powers of sovereignty that you see on the screen to be able to put a stop to the suffering that this man here is likely to face, and worse still. But we need to take collective action. So you see it on the screen. I'll put it in there in the broadcast. I'm going to keep it. I don't need to say much more. The only thing I'd like to add, please, to help us, we need you to help us grow this platform. We are almost 3,000. To be able to do the work that we are embarking upon, we need to translate that constitution. We've already started the translation process. We've gone to section 53 in the constitution. You go to the website www.CitizenAY.org and you will see it there. But what we want to do for much more is to be able to have copies of this constitution in local languages across all the villages in Yoruba land, so that people in the villages will be able to stand up for their rights. They will not have to wait for you to be coming from the city to defend them. They can speak up for themselves. This is the critical thing that we must do. Please join us in the struggle. Subscribe to CitizenAY, the platform where we speak truth to power. What I'd like you to do, go ahead. Subscribe, hit the notification button, give us thumbs up. Help us reach more people. It is really important. We really do need your support. As you see, subscribe to CitizenAY. Help us, and really, every way you can help us in this process is very much appreciated. And we will be making a big difference. You'll be making a big difference in doing so. So let me just remind you again. Let me just quickly do this. So because I really need you to really take this on board now. So we're gonna do it again. So here we go. Subscribe to CitizenAY on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification button. Give us thumbs up. Help us reach more people, and subscribe to us, and help. And please, everybody watching this, make sure you share it to each person must share it to 100%, because these are the kind of information that we're trying to share with you. Now, let me bring that information up again so that you can be able to use that information. So you got the website where we have the constitution translated into Yoruba. It's on there, www.CitizenAY.org. Go there right now. You can see it, and you can begin to share in your community. Number one. Number two, I'm showing you the particular section in the constitution where you can call your local government chairman, state of assembly members, house of reps, your governors to meetings, and show them section 17.3 and tell them no excuses. They must, before they buy themselves any car, they have to provide those things, because that's the job that they're supposed to do. And as sovereign, you are mandating them to do so, and they must account for where the funds, monthly allocations are going. You need to begin to participate in your governance. Without your participation, you can pray all you like. No prayer will rescue you. It is collective effort in holding our governance to account that is the only solution. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching CitizenAY, the platform where we speak truth to power. When you get this broadcast, I want you to be fired up. I want you to be fired up to participate in your governance. Because when every community starts doing that, the politicians will have nowhere else to hide. Don't worry about what they're doing anymore. We need to worry about what we are doing in our communities to hold them to account. We are giving you the tools to begin to solve your own problems, community by community. The least you can do is to take part in this process. When you get this broadcast, share this video. Let it get to where it needs to get to. Enough talking. We need collective action. We have the tools. You have it on your fingertips. We need you to join us. Subscribe to CitizenAY. I guarantee you, with your support, we can print in every community this constitution in their local languages. Train people to understand it. Our market women are key to this, to solving this. They need to understand the power they possess. This man needs to understand the power. He doesn't even know that he's a sovereign, but he's begging because he doesn't know. He doesn't know. My people, we need to wake up. Time is of the essence. Enough faffing around. Enough, praying to whatever. Forget this praying nonsense. Get it out of your mind. Wake up. We need to take collective action using the powers in the Constitution like I've been showing you. I'm sorry if my voice is stern, but we need to say what needs to be said straight to the point, and that's what I'm getting to. Please take a screenshot of this. Every community, you need to have this. We've done it in Yoruba. I will come and translate that in Yoruba in the Yoruba in the section. In fact, let me just quickly show you. This 14-2A now in Yoruba goes like this. Ìjọba jẹ́ ti àwọn ènìyàn Nàìjíríà láti ọ̀dọ̀ ẹni tíjọba nípasẹ̀ òfin orílẹ̀-èdè gbogbo agbára àti àṣẹ rẹ̀. That is what it states. It's talking about the sovereignty in Yoruba language. So people in Yoruba land will understand that they are sovereigns in their language. And also, it will tell them, section 14-2C, ìkópa àwọn èèyàn nínú ìjọba wọn gbọ́dọ̀ rí dájú ní ìbámu pẹ̀lú àwọn òfin orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. It is all in their language. They will understand how to use those powers by the words I just spoke. So this is the only solution on the table right now. Join me. Don't just watch this broadcast and turn away. Share it. One person, share it to 100. It is if we truly want to solve our problems, nobody else is going to do it. Nobody in Europe is going to come to help you. Nobody in the Western world is going to come to help you. In fact, the more that you are suffering, the more they continue to exploit your resources. That is the name of the game. That is the plain fact. It is down to you and I. Now, are you ready to begin to empower your community to solve your own problems? Do not wait for fish from somebody. Instead, we are teaching you how to fish yourself so you never go hungry ever again in your own land. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching CitizenAY, the platform where we speak truth to power. When you get this broadcast, please do share, and share. This is of immense importance. The man in there, I hope
please and please.
This message is for him. You have the powers to hold your governors to account. And those powers we are showing you on the screen now. Please memorize it. You have to participate in your local governance. If you just come and say, God help, government help me, they're not going to do it. Because they know that you do not know that you are a sovereign. We are making you aware of the powers of governance that you possess to hold your government to account. Because they are answerable to you. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching CitizenAY, the platform where we speak truth to power. When you get the broadcast, please do share, and share. Enough begging for anything. We are the sovereigns, and we collectively must begin to exercise that power from one community to the next to hold those we elect into office to account in our local languages. They have nowhere else to hide. That is it. Please share this broadcast. You've been watching CitizenAY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I'll back later on. If this resonates with you, please do share. Don't forget, every one person, share it to 100 persons. Please, we need this information to go far and wide. Enough talking. We need to take collective action. That is the only solution. Participation, active daily participation in our governance. You have the right to question them on the funds, the monthly allocation, where it's going. And they must answer you because you are the sovereign. We need to awaken ourselves within our community. We can't do it from outside. It's got to start from within. And that's why this message is so important. Please share, and share. You, of course, watching CitizenAY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I'll back later on. Please share this broadcast and please let us know we have the power to empower ourselves within the Constitution. The only solution that we have now is us working together collectively in our community to hold our governors to account. That is the only solution that will work. Please share this broadcast. You're watching CitizenAY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I'll back later on. Thank you and bye for now.